Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so now that we've worked on adding, now we're going to get into subtracting. And we're going to use our number line again, and we're going to use our counting up and counting down. Remembering that a negative or a subtraction change the direction on a number line. Okay, so we're going to try these and see how we go. So we're going to look at and we're going to kind of think of these, we're going to look at what's in front to tell us where to start, and then we're going to look to see, right, a subtraction is like a counting down, it's a negative. So if I start at 5, right, here's 5, this tells me to count down 10. Looks like a negative. Subtraction, negative, very similar. Excuse me. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Count it down. Where did I end up? Negative 5. Okay, so now let's try the next one. This a little bit. So this time they're telling me to start at 10. Negative means we're counting down, so we're going to count down 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, we ended up in the same spot. Okay, let's try another one. So if I start at 2, and I have to count down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So negative 3. Okay, let's try 2 and 9. So if I start at 2 and I count down 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I end up at negative 7. All right, so those weren't so bad. Here's one where I start at a negative and I have to do counting down. So let's see if we can do that here. So if I start at negative 5, I'm counting down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have no idea what just happened up there. But I end up at negative 10. All right, now this is where, letter F is where they get a little bit tricky. So we're starting at 5. Right, so now I first look and it says, oh, I should start counting down. But then this other negative says, no, I have to change direction. So this means that we're actually going to count up. So if I start at 5, right, normally it would say counting down, start going this way, but it's like, uh-oh, I have to go count down a negative 1, which means I have to change what the heck? I have to change direction, and I end up at 6. Okay, not sure what's going on with my smart board. All right, let's try this next one. Negative 2, and we're counting down 3. 1, 2, 3. Another negative 5. Apparently, I really liked that number when I made up these questions. All right, let's try another one. Starting at 1. Again, when I see the 2 doubles, it really means that we're going to be counting up, right? Because I would start counting down, but then the negative tells me, no, I have to change direction. So I'm going to actually count up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I end up at 10. Okay, so can we summarize the steps from above? So we keep the first number. Right, that's our starting point. We didn't do anything with that. But then what's really happening is that if you think about what we did with our other problems, we're really turning and changing this into subtracting is really the same as adding its opposite. So we're going to keep the first number. We're going to change the subtraction to addition. And we're going to take the opposite of the second number. So keep the first, change subtraction to addition, and then take the opposite of second number. So yeah, if you don't like that and you like the counting up, counting down, that's fine. I'm trying to show you more than one way to be able to do these. All right, so let's take a look and see what we have going on here. So try these. Use the rules of subtraction. Rewrite the following as addition sentences and solve. Use the number line below if needed. So this tells me, right, I have to keep the first number, 8. I have to change my subtraction to addition, and I have to do the opposite of the other. 8 plus negative 2. Well, 8 plus negative 2 is really 6. And if you think about where we would have started, you don't have to write this one down, but if I went 8 and I counted down 2, I would end up at 6. All right, 4 minus 9, so we're going to keep the first number. We're going to change addition to subtraction. We're going to do the opposite of 9, which is negative 9. So 4 plus negative 9 from what we did the other day is negative 5. They're opposite integers, and we have to take the sign of the larger. Again, if you're on your number line, if you start at 4, oops, over here, if I start at 4 and I count down 9, then you end up at your negative 5. So you can always go back to the number line if that helps you. Letter C, so let's see, negative 3 minus 7. We're going to keep the first, change this, do the opposite, so it's really negative 3 plus negative 7. Same sign, add the numbers, keep it negative 10. One more, not negative 9 minus negative 2, so we're going to have negative 9 plus 2. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Anyway, we have two different signs, so that means we have to subtract them, which is 7, and we're going to keep the sign of the bigger, negative 7. So what I would like you guys to do is to try questions 2 and 3 on your own. And then we're going to go over those tomorrow in class. Okay, as always, any questions, please make sure that you bring them with you. Have a good night, guys.